Hello stranger, it's been a little while that I promised I'd be back, and boy are we back. We have stepped into a whole new chapter. Behind me is Storky 2.0 and the past 8 months have been nothing but blood, sweat and tears building our dream home on wheels. And tonight is the first night in the van and we are going to experience and share the whole thing with you guys, so cheers to that. I don't even know myself. We've literally been here about an hour. I'm just trying to figure it all out. It's massive. If you've been here a while, we basically owned a VW T4 for the past 4 years. We've upgraded to this long wheelbase Fiat Ducato and it's finally ready to hit the road. Guys, who's ready for a tour? Come and check out my place. Do you know what? I don't even know where to start. I've barely got my bearings because we've only just literally furnished it and I'm just taking it all in. I actually feel quite emotional at the moment. Like, me and Tom have literally put 8 to 9 months of graft into this van. I do have to give it to Tom. He has done the majority of work. Never underestimate a van build. I can now say I think it's totally worth it. As you can see, there is plenty of space, and to be honest, space was the main thing for this van because we have stayed in a couple of motorhome camper vans and a lot of them are very narrow when they've got bathrooms and things. We just wanted enough space so we can literally just completely spread out, have a party in here if we want to. So that was literally what we had in mind when we were designing it. Here we have the cozy corner. So this is our seating area, which also doubles as storage. So under here, there is so much storage. You have to excuse us, we still need to finish a few things. We need to get the struts on so it can lift up completely, but there is so much storage under here. There's about 2 cubic meters of space under here. So this is where we're gonna store like all our drinks. And to be honest, we don't even know. Our blackout blind. And shelves with some decor. This corner here is all of our control panels, very fancy. Definitely not used to this. So this is for our heating system. This is from Bobble Vans. It controls our diesel heater and our water heater, and it tells us how much water we've got in the tank. Here is our control panel to tell us how much voltage we've got on the 12 volts. We've got lights. This one is the outdoor light, I believe. I'll show you a bit later on. This one is for our lovely Max fan up here. The Max fan basically extracts air, so it's good for when you're cooking, and when it's hot in the van, it works as an air conditioner. And if you're in the UK right now, we are experiencing a heat wave. I am so here for it. And here is our lovely kitchen, which I am so excited about. I love cooking. And when we've been on van trips and camp trips, it's obviously very limited when you're using just a little gas stove. I have enjoyed the challenge of it, but I am so excited to have an actual induction hob. Our worktop actually extends here, the extra worktop space, and then it just clips down. So we went for a nice oak worktop. We've got the induction hob with 2 rings. Quite a small sink, but it's big enough for just washing up cups and dishes here. One of my non-negotiables for this van build was the trusty spice rack. I mean, a van build wouldn't be complete without a spice rack. Obviously, they're all still empty. Like I said, we have literally just furnished this van. How cute is it? I love it. We've got just our little kitchen caddy here. We're just washing up liquid and stuff. We have actual running water. Under here is our heating system, which is a bit of a monster. So this was installed by Bobble Vans and it is just incredible. Here is one of our kitchen cupboards. So it's still a bit of a work in progress. Honestly, I feel like with vans, we've had a van for 4 years and it is one of them things that you never stop working on. So we've got a couple of shelves in. I still need to paint them and I still need to find where I want to put everything. But for now, we've made this little space for the wonder oven. This thing's brilliant. I've got a shelf here with all our cutlery and plates and stuff. So it's a nice space, like nice size in there, lots of space. This unit here, just more storage. I'm going to use this for pots and pans and woks and things like that, and food. And up here is just a nice little worktop for, you know, using as a tabletop, and coffee machine, whatever. When we were deciding on the layout of this build, we were in 2 minds whether to have a bathroom. Like I said, we really cared, like the priority was having space. So we did decide against having a bathroom in here and went with more storage. So here is our wardrobe, storage cupboard, which we have a full-length mirror, which I think just really opens up the space. Obviously perfect for getting ready. So I've gone for like the arched oval finish, which I think just softens it a bit. So I'll just show you inside. So again, I've not organised anything yet. I really want to find a place for everything, get baskets for clothes and whatnot. This is really handy as well. These are sort of like stuck on by Velcro. Get a few of them. Guys, I don't know myself. This is like a different universe to Storky the T4. I kind of feel bad. Also, ignore this needs covering up still. We couldn't wait to get out in it. And this picture here, when I saw it, I just couldn't not get it. I just feel like it is so apt for us and our life. So adore the chaos. Down here, we have our fridge, which you can actually fit quite a lot in there. Overhead storage, which again, we were debating whether to install these, and I'm so glad that we did. I feel like it kind of brings it all together. Our cups and things like that. Apparently this one drove Tom absolutely insane. Don't I know it? He's done such an incredible job. Everything in here is like homemade, like DIY. Everything was built from scratch. Tom has absolutely no DIY experience apart from doing Storky. He's not a carpenter, and I did a few things. I painted and I did that. I did the tiles. I did them this morning. I did the tiles. They're really good. I also nearly cut my finger off yesterday. Like, you know what? You guys have seen me do a bit of DIY. I painted Storky. Do you know what? I like DIY in small stints. This has gone on too long and I'm very impatient. So I did the curtains, and do you know what? I designed it. I furnished it. I did. I'm a creative. I'm not a DIY person. I create things, as you know. This is why we're here. Right. Bedroom. Ooh. Here is our bed, which is a permanent fixture. We just thought it was just much easier because in the T4, it's a sofa that turns into a bed, so it's really nice to just have it at the back of the van, have the back doors open and relax here, enjoying the view. I cannot begin to tell you how comfortable this mattress is. From Caravan Mattress Direct, I will link all the products and companies in the description below. I can't explain how happy and excited I am for this. Here again, overhead storage. This is my cupboard, which I've just not had time to organise yet. And obviously Tom's an absolute mess. Here we have the skylight, which I think is a really nice feature just to bring in more light into the van. And it's got a blind fit into that there. Bug net there as well. Over here we have our little side window, which is really handy just for letting some air in. And here is my trusty guitar, which is actually missing a string. But no, I'm actually a singer, and hopefully this year I will put some more time into it. So I brought it into the van. Hopefully it forces me to pick up the guitar and start singing again. So comfortable. Like, I've not even sat here yet. It has been like non-stop for weeks. Obviously the past 8 months, for the past week or two, we have been in here day and night, just finishing every little detail. One thing can take so long. Like, for example, this little light here, would that give you some jip as well?
Yes.
It's just little things, they take so long. Our little reading lamp, which is just a nice little touch. This nice mirror here, which I really think matches the interior. This one is it's actually from B&Q. Is the man himself. Tom's actually been up till like midnight doing this. So I will now take you down out the back and show you it from that perspective. Also here we've got these curtains, which I think just gives it a really homely feel. Okay, so I'm going to take you out the back now. So this is obviously the back of the van. It's massive. It's like so high up. Like Storky's like here. Like I literally have to scramble up to the bed. Under here is the garage. Amazing garage. It's a little bit messy at the moment, but cool box, a cable, firewood, incredible electrical system which was supplied from Wired Campers, who are just brilliant. I will go into more detail about all of this. The inverter down there, pleasure battery, which is from Fogstar. This is literally the heart of the van, keeping it alive. Guys, I think you're gonna like this one. We've got an outdoor shower. Always wanted a proper shower setup in the van. So instead of having a bathroom inside, I just thought it would just make more sense to have it out of the back of the van. Just get like a curtain to go across there to make sure it works. Woo! Look at that. Perfect running water. So this is it, guys. This is Storky 2.0. This is our new chapter. I'd love to hear what you think. It is quite the change from the T4, but don't worry, Storky the T4 is not going anywhere. She is part of the family. Still plan to do lots more restoration on her, but we just felt like it was time for an upgrade. Basically turn it into a small apartment on wheels, stand up, have that space. And I'm just in awe. Like this moment I'm sharing with you, this is the first time we've taken the van out. We've literally just finished furnishing it today. I'm really excited to be actually sharing this moment with you. I know we've been a bit MIA of YouTube the past few weeks, but have been working really hard behind the scenes and just taking a little bit of time out before our next chapter. We'll go into more details about the van build itself in another video and give you maybe a bit of a time lapse of the actual process over the past 8 months, because there is a lot that's gone into it and we want to share more details about it. This video is basically just to show you what we've done, just have a relaxing time. We're going to make some food now. We've never actually cooked in here before. This will be the first time we've used that hob. So you are going to experience this whole thing with us. I'm so excited. So let's get cooking. We did have a very exciting delivery a couple of days ago. We have some incredible new boots for the van. So these tires alloys are from Rogue Alloy. Look at that. They just really just make it. They look so nice. So love to paint it grey. Obviously we are not going to do it ourselves, don't worry, no roller painting allowed. We would like a professional finish at some point. Maybe we'll go to Morocco. I've seen they're quite cheap out there. Look at it. So our lovely neighbour Gordon, and he's been watching us over the past 8 months building the van, and he bought us a bottle of Prosecco a couple of weeks ago to celebrate the van build for this very moment. So cheers to Gordon. I can't stop looking at the van and smiling. This is just such a nice feeling to think that we've actually built this from scratch. Like this was literally an empty, smelly commercial panel van. It's been a bit of a heat wave in the UK. We've not had a chance to enjoy it until like this afternoon. Trying to unwind, hopefully hit the road tomorrow, go to some nice coastal spots. I've asked this a few times, but please in the comments, any suggestions of places that you recommend that we visit in this van, do let us know. Any recommendations are more than welcome. I'm gonna get dinner on now. So I've never used any of this before. I'm gonna have sea bass and salad. We do have a massive electrical system. We do have the app so we can see how much power is being drawn. I don't want to use the induction hob and the air fryer at the same time. I'm going to cook Tom's chicken. We've got some halloumi fries in the Wonder Oven. It fits perfectly between the induction hob and the sink. So this is so weird. How weird is this? Like, if any of you have been watching for a long time, my van life cooking is literally a gas stove. So cool having a fridge. Tom's chicken and halloumi fries. What, like 20 minutes? This is really cool. So you've got air fry, you've got toaster, eat your meals, grill, bake, up to an hour, temperature gauge. Got halloumi and it would be a good idea to plug in the induction hob. I feel like it's not even on. The van's on a little bit of a wonk as well. We forgot our put too much oil in there. Forgot to get our ramps so it levels out the van. But I feel like this isn't going too well. Okay, lesson number 1: do not park on a wonk when you've got an induction hob. It's sliding off. That's really annoying. I'm starting to realise painting the cupboards chalk white was definitely not a good idea. That's so annoying. Why is there always something? I feel like it's gonna be another sea bass on the floor moment, you know? So, another thing about the build, which I forgot to talk about earlier because I was just so overwhelmed. It was genuinely the third time I'd seen it. This is just a blind to separate the cab. Long term, again, talking about how we want space, we do plan to put some captain swivel chairs in. So that is the plan. Obviously they are quite on the expensive side, so that's something we want to do further down the line. And obviously here we're still waiting for some blinds to arrive to match the one over there. Definitely a cause for celebration. This works really quite well. So I'm in my pajamas and me and Tom have literally just been laying back, relaxing, taking in a little chin wag. Gone to have a shower and stuff. I'm ready for bed, to be honest with you. Good night. That's my little reading light. Okay. Good night, guys. See you in the morning. Good morning. It's so hot. I had to put the max fan on, which is bringing in a bit of air. We are struggling. It is like, I think it is the hottest day of the year. The temperature in the van is 31 degrees Celsius. So I think we're going to pack up shortly and head down to the beach. I need to get in some cold water and cool off. But honestly, it feels like it's like Thailand weather. It is absolutely boiling. So before we head off, I am going to show you just inside the garage, as promised, our amazing electrical system, which literally would be, like, without that none of this would literally be possible. So let me show you. Underneath the bed is our incredible electrical system. So we were supplied our electrical system from Wired Campers, who have just been incredible throughout the build, so helpful. We've also got a 4-star battery here, so this is a 628 amp hour. It's an absolute beast. To be honest, I don't fully understand it, but we did actually outsource someone to install it, and like I said in the following videos, obviously we've got our fridge here. This was from Wired Campers. So Wired Campers do all sorts, they don't just do electrics. We also got our insulation and sound deadening from them, and also there's a Max fan, which I've got one at the moment. Let me know what you think, and if you would like a full time-lapse start to finish of the van build, because I think a lot of you would be interested to see what the past 8 months have looked like. Okay guys, I think I'm going to round it up here because I am literally melting. I need to get to the beach and jump into some cold water as soon as possible. So thank you so much for watching. It feels so good to be back. I'm really excited to share our new chapter of van life adventures with you. I really hope you've enjoyed what we've done with the new van. I am absolutely over the moon with it. As you can tell, I've had a massive smile on my face throughout this video. So please do let me know what you think in the comments, and please don't forget to subscribe. It really does make a massive difference. We plan to explore all over the UK, including a Europe trip very soon. So make sure to stay tuned for all the adventures and the chaos and everything in between. Thanks for being here, guys, and I will see you next week.